Greetings, Gemini. Welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the month of August 2017 for those of us born in the sign of Gemini. Gemini, the spirit has already been invoked, and we are looking at some very interesting energies, and I'm sure that I'll be talking to a couple of different groups of Geminis because these energies are a little diverse, but they do have some cohesion. Let's move forward, okay? Gemini family members, congratulations. Some of you are coming to a place of mental clarity where you are right now. You are thinking clearly. In fact, you're thinking clearly and you're thinking carefully and slowly. And I want you to do that, Gemini, because some of you have been thinking about relocating, and this is not the time for you to relocate. Gemini family members, I shared this with you before. Some of you, particularly those of you who are the female energy of Gemini, some of you might be facing some challenges as it relates to your health. Female energy Geminis, please get the checkup that you need. In addition to that, some of you thought that you might be having a child, and some of you are not going to have that child. Gemini family members, you have a lot of decisions, or you have, I should say, you have a major decision, because I only see one decision card. The spirit has laid a decision card out in front of me, and it shows the position that the decision card is indicating that you are reluctant to make the decision. It's been a difficult, or I should say it is difficult, because you're sitting right now right where you are in the middle of making a decision. This decision is kind of major for you. Some of you are caught up in a love relationship, and the love relationship is, you're beginning to see things clearly. You're beginning to accept some realities, but at the same time, the love relationship has your emotions all tied up in it. But this relationship is basically, it doesn't seem to have any permanence. It doesn't seem to have any beneficial elements to it as far as permanence. It might be fun for the moment, Gemini, but I do see, and this looks like some of you may have even gone back to a relationship. Looks like some of you even went back and picked up the relationship that maybe you broke up with before. Gemini family members, maybe you need to relook at that, and maybe you need to go ahead and make the decision that you have to make. Not a good time for not, I can only tell you what the cards say, Gemini family members. So right now, this is not the best time to relocate. This is not the best time for that particular relationship. As you move forward, things perhaps will change. Gemini family members, I do see you coming to a place, those of you particularly who are the female Gemini family, you're coming to a place where you're going to re-engage in exercising, cardiovascular. Your diet is going to become a major concern for you. And the reason why I say that is because there's a card here that symbolizes a beautiful feminine energy. And when I see that beautiful feminine energy, it indicates a need for you to beautify yourself. There's a need for you to go ahead and invest some time, money and energy into yourself. Some of you have been dealing with some stressful issues. Some of you have been rushing around possibly. And the spirit shows me a card indicating a pause right now. So there's a pause that's going to happen in your life, Gemini. And if I were you, I would enjoy the pause, because you're finally elevating, or you're finally coming to a place where you're on top of situations. You do see them. You do understand them. But you're kind of weak right now, and I understand that. That's a human dynamic. You are going to come to a place, though. You are going to move on. You are going to get out of this little, this selfish thing that I see you dealing with. You are going to get that. There are people around you, Gemini, who are offering advice and offering assistance. And it seems like you're being a little reluctant, a little concerned. People like you. People are looking at you. People want to bless you. Some of them want to recommend you. Some of them want to refer you. There are some energies here that indicate a need for you to be cooperative, for you to cooperate with others and be kind of open-minded. Gemini family members, you can expect some very good news in the not too distant future about money coming your way. You can expect some very good news about money, because some of you are sitting there saying, well, you know, I put myself out there, I put some applications in, I put some feelers out, and I keep getting turned down, and I understand that. But the good news is, Gemini family members, you're getting ready to hear some news about money. Particularly those of you that are the masculine energy. The masculine energy of Gemini, you're getting ready to come to a place of stability financially. Hello, somebody, and that's a good thing. Those of you that are looking for a mate, those of you in the feminine energy who are looking for a masculine energy to help you, there is a masculine energy on the horizon, and this person does have ample resources to help you. So it's a possibility, Gemini, that you might be meeting somebody that is stable in their career and has resources. Gemini family members, there is an entity, an outside entity, that is getting ready to bless you with money. I told you that news of money is coming. This is an outside entity, indicating that this is not money that you earn. This is not 9-to-5 money. Gemini, this is someone giving you money, investing money in you, an energy indicating unearned money for Gemini family members. Gemini family members, on the same token though, some of you who have been looking for work, looking for a promotion, well, your time has come. You're getting ready to have a cycle where a job is getting ready to be offered to you. There's a job getting ready to be offered to Gemini family members. Gemini family members, some of you have been denying that small voice inside of you, and you've been paying too much attention to the outside world and not enough attention to the internal voice, your spiritual self. We need you to move back in that direction and listen to your intuition. Gemini, it looks like it's going to be a good month for you. You do have to be mindful about that unhealthy relationship. It's a choice that you have to make, whether you want to continue it or not. You know, some of you who have been thinking about relocating, please don't. This is not the time for you to relocate. This is a time, though, when you are clearly going through some changes, but this is not the time for you to move out, move in. This is not that time. Gemini family members, the Spirit shows me, and I said to you a few moments ago about you exercising, and now I see another card supporting that same notion. The Spirit has laid this card out, indicating a need for you to balance yourself, a need for you to get that balance working. That balance has to do with diet. That balance has to do with moderating. So in other words, you can have sweets, just don't eat all the sweets. You can have a drink, just don't drink all the drinks. You have to balance yourself, and you have to moderate your eating habits and your exercise, okay? Gemini family members, you have some really beautiful energies. A lot of them have to do with your emotions, but there is some money coming. And I do hope that this reading has shed a light in a dark corner of your life. I also need to throw in one more little tidbit for Gemini. Those of you that are the female energy, I mentioned that there was a masculine energy coming for you, and that masculine energy had resources. I also need to highlight that that gentleman that's coming into your circle is also very good looking, handsome, and very physically fit. Okay? All right, Gemini. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope to hear from you. I hope to hear from you, those of you that would like to book a private reading. That's onewhosees4you@yahoo.com, onewhosees4you@yahoo.com. Gemini, you're going to have a great month. You can expect some great things to happen for you this month. Talk to you real soon.